Greetings, YouTube. Happy Friday. I woke up to a couple of messages about something that's just been kind of off, kind of confusing, and definitely the center of discussion for the past month plus in the game, and that is Summoner Advancement rewards. Now, Summoner Advancement has been around since I started playing the game. I remember when Thursday would hit, it would be the most exciting day of the week. I didn't do Arena when I first started because I had a soul back then and a brain too. And so Thursday was the only day I could really count on for my alliance to get some percentage of crystal shards for Summoner Advancement. Now my alliances, when I started out in, never got like the top 5 or 10%, maybe 20%. But still, when you looked at a 4-star crystal like we look at 6-star crystals now, and you thought Summoner Advancement could help me get a chance for Scarlet Witch or OG Thor or Doctor Strange or Black Widow, the list goes on and on for those OG God tier or especially beyond God tier champs, it was very exciting. But of course, that was like 5 years ago. And so now, when you look at Summoner Advancement and you talk about two things, the rewards themselves, and then it used to, like clockwork, always appear in my inbox between 5 and 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, sometimes it's taken like last night, which it popped in at like midnight on my account. But other times it's taken like 1 to 2 days worth of a delay. But regardless, I am in an amazing alliance that does great on Summoner Advancement. But even when we do well, and we are consistently in the top 5%, in this case, we've got 3 to 5%. It's mainly just 4-star shards and like 10% of a 5-star, which I think is really good if that was the top 10% or 5% of Summoner Advancement. If, say, you are even like a Conqueror, but once you become Uncollected, and especially once you become Cavalier, it's just not worth it in terms of excitement. It's not worth it at all. And congrats again in New York City Guardians. I feel like you're just so used to being on top of Summer Advancement that it's just like, I'm sure not even something you think about anymore as a surprise. But, to have the number one alliance have the rank rewards of this, it's just so outdated, it's almost like laughable. You compare this, like Summoner Advancement shouldn't be way more pathetic than a daily calendar or a Summoner Appreciation calendar, and yet that is what's happening. So I've received a couple questions regarding what the heck is going on with Summoner Advancement, and of course, there's only so much that we can know. I can tell you that I got my rewards before some people. I've heard from some people who still haven't got their rewards, but it came in late last night, and you can see the Summoner Advancement is there. But it's a good opportunity to take a few minutes of the day and just talk about how Summoner Advancement needs to be tiered. I think it needs to be a combination of progression and maybe even prestige. Because you know that you could have somebody who's really, really good. I see people all the time who become Uncollected with rank 4 or occasionally rank 3 4-stars, which is awesome. But, prestige is important to Kabam. Obviously, it's part of the metric that calculates really important things like Alliance Quest, Defender rating, and to a certain extent, maybe Alliance War matchups, though I've kind of given up on understanding the war system now, given how many bad matchups of the screenshots and video variety I still get sent every week. But I would like to know from the community what it would take for you to get excited about Summoner Advancement again. Is it kind of like we're seeing here, but just upping the stars of the rewards? So what I mean by that is, do you think if you had 156-star shards and 400 5-star shards like this currently, do you think that would make it more exciting? I think the top rating, and given it would never go to my alliance, but I think it's got to be at least 1,000 6-star shards. That just seems like a no-brainer. But because it hasn't been tweaked, it's just lost focus. It's like something, I almost look at it as like the fortune cookie of the Chinese food check. Like, you get it, it's something that's kind of thrown in, but it's never going to be the highlight of your meal. The meal in this analogy being the week spent grinding in Marvel Contest of Champions. So, to those of you who have told me this morning that you still don't have Summoner Advancement rewards, hopefully you'll get them today. I am not Kabam. I do not work for Kabam. I have no unfortunate way to tell you when you're going to get your rewards. But even when you do, I think we can all agree there needs to be some major revamp of this to keep the community interested about something that used to be literally the highlight of your week playing this game if you didn't grind the arena and before Alliance War seasons and even Alliance Quest rewards or Glory was a thing. So, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, and I always appreciate your feedback. Thanks so much for, as always, watching and supporting my Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube channel.